The spread of the Grantha script to Southeast Asia is believed to have commenced during the reign of Pallava King Mahendravarman, who was a major patron of the Tamil language. Since ancient times, Tamils have had close contact with Southeast Asian countries like Vietnam and Cambodia, which were known in inscriptions as Kambuja. Champa was a collection of independent Cham polities that extended across the coast of what is present-day central and southern Vietnam. According to the earliest historical references found in ancient sources, the first Cham polities were established around the 2nd century. The region of Champa came under Indian influence sometime in the 4th century. According to historians, there was a close relationship between the Pallavas and the Champa kings. They point to the fact that from the time of King Bhadravarman onward, the kings of Champa used Varman in their name, much like the Pallavas of Tamilagam. There were many debates among scholars regarding the origin of the Pallavas. According to a theory, Pallavas had migrated to the Tamil country from North India, where they served under the Mauryas. But based on the source of Thondaiman Ilanthiriya, Tamilagam was the original home of the Pallavas, and they are descendants of the early Chola and Naga tribes. The most definitive information about the Pallavas is from the reign of King Simhavishnu, who established Kanchipuram as his capital. Pallavas ruled large parts of South India for 600 years, all the way up to the 9th century. Pallava King Vikramaditya II travelled to Southeast Asia and established a kingdom there, probably in the area of present-day Vietnam and Laos. There, he married a Champa princess and became its ruler. Between the 6th and 8th centuries, two dynasties were engrossed in a struggle for supremacy in South India, the Pallavas of Kanchipuram and the Chalukyas of Vatapi. The Chalukyas ruled most of Karnataka and parts of Maharashtra. Initially, it looked like the Pallavas were winning, but fortunes changed when the Chalukya prince Vikramaditya captured Kanchipuram. The Pallava king, Parameshvaravarman, was shamed into surrendering. Eager for revenge, he regrouped and invaded Chalukya territory around 731. He never returned. He was killed in action. Since the king died without an heir, a delegation of nobles and military leaders was sent to the kingdom of Champa, which is ruled by the descendants of King Bhimavarman. A young boy named Pallavamalla was selected and crowned King Nandivarman. The greatest living legacy of Nandivarman can be found in the many temples he commissioned, including the Vaikuntha Perumal temple at Kanchipuram. The Wokang inscription found in Vietnam does give important clues about the strong Pallava connection. A lot of the historic and cultural heritage of the Kingdom of Champa was destroyed when Americans carpet-bombed during the Vietnam War. With it was destroyed any memory of the descendants of Bhimavarman and their rule in Champa. The details of this kingdom are quite hazy. Cham belongs to the Chamic languages, which are spoken in parts of mainland Southeast Asia. Cham script was one of the first to develop from the Pallava Grantha. The earliest inscriptions in Vietnam are found in Maisan, a cluster of Hindu temples. The Pallava Grantha script reached the Malay Peninsula and the Indonesian archipelago in the 8th century. Not much is known about what happened to the Champa branch of the Pallavas. However, the history of a boy who sailed from Champa and became king in Tamilagam is an interesting anecdote that connects Tamils with Vietnam.